Hi guys, it's Kelly from Cards by Christine here with you on a Tip Tuesday to share with you some tips about Many Messages. Many Messages is a new stamp set in the new mini catalog, and what you will notice is that it's a lot of sentiments, many messages, but it's one stamp. And I do have to apologize, I had a technical difficulty and I was going to show you how to put this together and then carry on with the tip. I had my camera feed all backwards and messed up, and when I went to watch it, it was all wrong. So anyways, you're gonna have to just bear with me as I talk through this step, because this is a one and done opportunity, and for the first time ever in all of these videos that you have watched, I made a mistake. Just kidding. I may have made mistakes before, but this was couldn't recover from it. So you may be intimidated because there's one shot to get the sticker on, and that's what I worked so hard to show you, and just cannot replicate. But to get the sticker on straight, how I did it was, and this is a little spoiler alert on the tip to come, I took the sticker and I peeled the white paper off from two of the corners, and I cut it so that the sticky was exposed here and down here. And then I hovered my big old rubber stamp over the top of it, making sure I started in this bottom corner, making sure that this corner lined up. So I kind of lined the two bottom corners up. Now this side wasn't sticky, so I knew that I could arrange it over here and pick it up and move it if I needed to. So I aligned it over here and then guided it down to this corner that was exposed and stuck it here. And then I followed this whole sentiment up the side and stuck it to this exposed corner. And then by then I knew that all of that was perfectly aligned. So then I lifted this edge that of course was not stuck down and peeled the backer paper off, laid it down and stuck it. Then I lifted this, peeled this portion off and stuck it down, and voila! It actually was perfectly on there. So that's a tip on how to get the sticker on and the sticker on straight and as best as you can. My next tip is, there's a whole bunch of sentiments on here. They're all great, but you can cut them apart. So I suggest doing it on the rubber side so that you don't accidentally cut into your sentiments. But go ahead and cut them out. Now you can have a whole bunch of different sentiments that you can use for whatever you want as individual stamps. Now, that being said, of course there is going to be rubber that is left over, like let's say here on this heart. You're going to want to trim it down because otherwise you'll get a halo. And if you don't know what I mean by that, let me just grab, oopsies, my stuff and show you. Now, because we have these awesome foam pads, I'm just going to cut the next one off. They're squishy, and if you have not been told that you don't need to press real hard, let me be the first to tell you that you don't need to press real hard, because if you press too hard, you're going to get a juicy image and a bunch of extra ink. And then when you stamp, of course, there I did it too good. I'm a seasoned veteran. Then when you stamp, you're likely to get this halo around it. And yeah, that looks like mountains, but that's unintended and not what you want. So when you're cutting these out, make sure that you want to cut close to your sentiment without going over. No, close to your sentiment without getting too close that you're going to cut some of the important details off. But you can get nice and close to the edge, and voila. So that is my bonus tip for you, to go ahead and separate these sentiments to make a whole bunch of itty bitty little stamps. And look at all of these awesome sentiments. This is really a cool set. A lot of great things to say in your cards. And I hope you enjoy this sneak peek at many messages with a couple tips on how to get the best usage out of it.